Sound of distant explosions and wailing sirens. Picture this. Towering skyscrapers crumbling like sandcastles, the ground trembling under your feet, and a colossal silhouette emerging from the billowing smoke. Panic, chaos, destruction. From the depths of the ocean rises a force beyond reckoning. That's right, folks, it's Godzilla. The king of the monsters is back, and his wrath is unstoppable. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and join the family. Today, we're diving deep into the epic world of Godzilla, the giant lizard who's been leveling cities and battling towering beasts for over 6 decades. Grab your favorite snack, get comfy, and let's chat about why no one, and I mean no one, can stop him. So, where did this colossal kaiju come from? Let's rewind the clock to 1954 Japan. Post-World War II, the nation was grappling with the aftermath of nuclear devastation. Amid this turmoil, filmmakers Tomoyuki Tanaka, Ishiro Honda, and special effects wizard Eiji Tsuburaya crafted Gojira. Not just a monster movie, but a metaphor for the horrors of nuclear warfare. Godzilla wasn't just about epic destruction, he was a walking, roaring symbol of the fears and anxieties of a nation wounded by atomic bombs. Pretty heavy stuff, right? Let's talk about why Godzilla is the ultimate force of nature. Powers and abilities. First off, size matters. Godzilla stands at over 300 feet tall in some films. That's like stacking the Statue of Liberty on top of itself. His sheer strength allows him to plow through buildings, swat away tanks, and toss other giant monsters like they're toys. But the real showstopper? His atomic breath. Picture a radioactive flamethrower that can melt anything in its path. It's both a visual spectacle and a nod to his nuclear origins. Think you can outsmart him? Think again. He's got regenerative abilities, healing from injuries that would take down any other creature. Talk about #unstoppable. Over time, he's gained new abilities, from underwater prowess that would make Aquaman jealous, to nuclear pulse attacks. Remember that scene from the original 1954 film where he devastates Tokyo? The imagery was so powerful, it left audiences speechless. Humanity's attempts to thwart him are, well, kind of adorable in comparison. It's like bringing a water pistol to a dragon fight. So, how does puny humans attempt to stop the unstoppable? Military countermeasures. We've thrown everything at him. Tanks, fighter jets, missiles, warships. They've even rolled out the big guns like maser cannons, fancy sci-fi laser beams, and the Super X aircraft. But let's be real, it's like trying to stop a train with a bicycle bell. Scientific endeavors. Then you've got the brainiacs. Scientists have concocted some wild plans, like the oxygen destroyer in the original film. A weapon so powerful it disintegrates oxygen molecules. But using it came with huge moral dilemmas. They've tried controlling Godzilla with technology, using mind control devices, or luring him with bait. Spoiler alert. It usually backfires. Big time. These efforts raise some serious ethical questions. How far should we go to stop a threat? Do the ends justify the means? Political and social repercussions. Governments in the Godzilla universe often swing between panic and denial. Sometimes they try to cover up the chaos, leading to more panic when the giant lizard can't be ignored any longer. But wait, there's more. Godzilla doesn't just deal with meddling humans. He's got a whole roster of monster foes. The Kaiju universe. Enter other iconic beasts like King Ghidorah, a 3-headed space dragon with a bad attitude, Mothra, the giant moth that's actually a protector of Earth, Rodan, the supersonic pteranodon, and Mechagodzilla, Godzilla's mechanical doppelganger. Godzilla's not always the villain. Sometimes, he steps in as Earth's unlikely defender against even bigger threats. Epic confrontations. One of my all-time favorite battles? Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. It's like watching heavyweights in the ultimate monster showdown. The sheer scale, the destruction, the stakes, pure adrenaline. And who could forget Godzilla vs. Kong? The epic clash between two legendary titans. Team Godzilla or Team Kong? Which side were you on? Over the years, Godzilla has gone through quite the makeover. Transformation over the decades. In his early days, he was the embodiment of nuclear terror, dark, destructive, relentless. In the 70s and 80s, he took on a more heroic role, especially in films aimed at younger audiences. He even did a Godzilla dance in Invasion of Astro Monster. Yes, that happened. The storytelling evolved too, shifting focus to environmental issues, cloning, and biotechnology as society's concerns change. Cultural impact. Hollywood couldn't resist bringing Godzilla stateside. We got the 1998 version, which, let's face it, had mixed reactions. But the MonsterVerse films reignited global interest. Godzilla's influence is everywhere, from shows like The Simpsons, parodying him, to references in music, art, and even other movies. He's a pop culture juggernaut. Fan base and legacy. The fans? Absolutely passionate. There's a whole subculture of Godzilla enthusiasts who collect memorabilia, attend conventions, and debate the finer points of his lore. So, back to our main question. Why can't anyone stop Godzilla? Symbolism of invincibility. Godzilla embodies the unstoppable forces of nature. Think hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, powerful events that we can't control. He's a reminder that despite all our technology and advancements, we're still vulnerable to the planet's whims. Themes of human hubris. Humans often think we're invincible, that we can bend nature to our will without consequences. Godzilla is the gigantic wake-up call that says, not so fast. His wrath is a direct response to humanity's mistakes, nuclear testing, environmental disregard, playing God with nature. Lessons learned. The takeaway? Maybe we need to be more mindful. Respect nature. Understand that our actions have consequences. It's a profound message wrapped up in epic monster battles and city-smashing action. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Godzilla is more relevant than ever. Recent films and reboots. The MonsterVerse gave us Godzilla, 2014, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, 2019, and Godzilla vs. Kong, 2021. These films upped the ante with jaw-dropping visuals and interconnected stories. Contemporary themes. Modern movies tackle issues like environmental disasters, climate change, and humanity's impact on the Earth. In Godzilla, King of the monsters are portrayed as ancient guardians meant to restore balance. Godzilla isn't just stomping around for fun, he's part of a larger narrative about our planet's health. Godzilla in the 21st century. These films blend cutting-edge CGI with storytelling that resonates with today's audience. Plus, let's be honest, who doesn't love watching giant monsters duke it out with the fate of the world hanging in the balance? It's cinematic escapism at its finest. So there you have it. Godzilla's epic journey from a symbol of nuclear horror to a global icon beloved by millions. Despite humanity's best efforts, and trust me, they've tried everything, no one can stop him. And perhaps, that's exactly the point. Godzilla serves as a mirror, reflecting our own fears, mistakes, and the unintended consequences of playing with forces beyond our control. As he retreats into the ocean, his silhouette illuminated by the setting sun, we're left to ponder our place in the world. Is Godzilla a monster, or is he a guardian? Maybe he's a bit of both. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, Godzilla reminds us that some forces are beyond our control, and that's both terrifying and humbling. His stories push us to consider how we interact with our planet and with each other. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite Godzilla era? Do you see him as a villain, a hero, or something in between? Thanks for joining me on this monstrous adventure through the legacy of Godzilla. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow monster movie fans, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And remember, the King of the Monsters is more than just a force of destruction. He's a symbol, a lesson, and an enduring part of our cultural tapestry. Stay curious, respect the power of nature, and keep exploring the incredible stories that shape our world. Until next time, this is Your Name, signing off. Psst, still here? Here's a fun fact. Did you know the original Godzilla suit weighed over 200 pounds? Imagine trying to act in that. Talk about dedication. Alright, for real now. See you in the next video.